3, 2, 1, and we're podcasting.
Oh,
Yeah.
what's up?
What's up?
Yeah,
Podcast.
Number 6.
It is 6?
No, I guessed.
Oh. No.
Yo,
I believe you. I think it's 4? No, 5?
Whatever. Fucking podcast.
It's going on
10,005.
We didn't even do all that.
Well, now we did.
Alright.
Yeah. So, it's Rafa, me, right here.
As always, I'm Alex.
Yo, what's up?
Just drinking some Gatorade. No, sponsor.
Sponsored by Gatorade.
But, yeah. Get to it.
Yeah. So,
I said get to it like we have a plan.
we don't. I actually wrote down notes for a podcast.
You did?
Yeah, but I left on my work pants. So
You see, now I leave them at work, you leave them in your work pants.
Yeah.
I took mental notes this time, so I couldn't forget. I couldn't leave them.
Yeah.
But I forgot them.
So we're
Making them pointless.
Aw, yeah.
So it's been a rocky week here at
It's been a
the
rocky
TheDamnSkippie.
week. It
Rocky is not the movie Rocky, like more like ground Rocky.
Yeah. So Sylvester Stallone didn't stop by
Yeah,
and hang out with
you should have. We should get him out here.
us.
He'll be like,
Do you mind the movie Bullet in the Head?
Bullet in the
That
head.
just came out.
We're Vikings.
Why
He says that in the trailer.
Oh.
Are we Vikings?
Oh, yeah, with the guy with the axe.
See?
Yeah.
There you go. Yeah. So we just had to Stallone everybody.
Yeah, Sylvester Stallone. Thanks for stopping by.
Rocky.
Oh, man, Rocky 2000. It's the reboot of Rocky. He has a mechanical arm.
He's a robot.
Yeah.
Right?
No, cyborg.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah,
Cyborg.
cyborg.
That's the politically correct term now.
He's a cyborg.
It's like puppies is for boobs.
What?
Puppies. That's the politically correct term for boobs.
Are you serious?
Yeah. Like if at the workplace, if you say you got nice boob, well, you're not supposed to say you got nice. You're not supposed to reference them.
Yeah.
But if you're talking about boobs, puppies is the politically correct.
Who came up with this?
I have no idea, but it's you don't get in trouble if you say puppies.
But isn't that a sexual innuendo or whatever?
Innuendo?
Yeah.
Sounds like Django's cousin. Innuendo.
Sexual Django.
That made even less sense. But no, but yeah, it's a politically incorrect term. At least in my workplace. If you say you got nice tits, not that we'll ever say that, but if you got
Right.
nice tits, oh, your puppies are quite nice. I
I
mean,
still-
it's still sexual harassment.
Yeah.
If it comes to refer, like I said, customer rolls by, she has some ugly titties, you'll be like, those are some ugly puppies. And technically, that's okay. Technically.
Yes.
I mean, it's a very blurry line.
It's anything's okay if the other person doesn't get offended.
Oh yeah. You can get away with a lot if
Yeah.
people are cool.
I mean, because in my workplace, they talked about.
Everything.
Yeah, well, they didn't get into it, but there's one point they were talking about threesomes.
What?
Yeah, and then
That's
one.
very bank savvy.
Well, see, we're always empty,
Oh no.
so we don't have a lot of people there, and we're talking about movies,
Mm-hmm.
and then one girl, she's like, "Man, I'd like to have a threesome with The Rock and John Cena."
So would I.
And,
Special guest, gay guy who just left.
Oh, and then they're like, "Oh yeah," and they start talking about threesomes, and then the assistant branch manager, she's all like really freaking fat and shit, and she's like, "Oh, I know about those."
With her fat roll.
And then she's like, "Oh, from my college days," and then they're like, that's how the supervisor, she's like. Just wait, Raphael's gonna leave like in half an hour, so you can go on and watch your nasty life. I was like, thank you.
That was a good one.
Yeah.
No, yeah, for some reason, women talk about sex actually a lot more often than I find that I do with men. Like, I'm sitting there at my desk, and they're just talking about orgasms. I don't know, straight up, like, I didn't even censor it at all. There was customers in the building, orgasms. That's what the customer service people were talking about. I'm like, is this really what we're talking about with the customer? They're like, yeah, who cares, it'll be fine. So they just continue talking. And they're like, you know, he's hitting it right when you fall asleep afterwards. I'm like, well, I'm just sitting there like, I don't want to hear about your guys' sex life. They're doing like faces and hand movements.
Yeah.
And I'm just there like, just click something on the computer that's interesting. Because these people are not attractive.
Yeah, they don't care.
Yeah, no, they don't. They're worse than men.
They curse a shit ton.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'll hold him back. Oh, and they talk shit about men, like nonstop, and I'm there like, what? like I don't even want to say anything, so they won't turn on me and stab me in the break room or some shit.
No, they do talk a lot of shit about men.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, I realized that too for some reason. Just everything men does is terrible. Because their shit don't stink.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently, fuck y'all. Whatever. I hate women.
Yeah.
Right there, insulted demographic already. I hate women.
Damn.
What is our target demographic? If you had to narrow our audience down to what the Damn Skippie, who the Damn Skippie targets,
Yeah,
I guess who's our demographic? What do you think?
It'll be I guess like teenagers and people like around our age. I guess.
Our age, really?
Because I mean,
do you think like 16 to
20 something
to 20, like 2-ish?
Maybe, yeah. Males
predominantly, I'm assuming.
Yeah, because we do talk about a lot of immature shit.
A lot of immature, yep.
Yeah.
All day. That's all we pretty much talk about.
Well, immature shit.
It's quicker to to count the things we don't talk about than the
things we do talk about.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, I agree. Our target demographic has to be 16 to 22-year-old males.
Yeah.
Roughly speaking.
Like I was talking to a friend of mine. I'm not gonna mention this person's name. But let's say she's not that into all that crazy shit, like cursing. I don't want to say cursing, but like how do I explain it? It's like
profanity.
Yeah,
expletives.
Like gross out humor and shit like that. Like
raunchy humor.
Yeah, like raunchy humor, shit like that. And I was talking to her, and then okay.
You just remembered why you brought her up.
Yes, now I just remember why I brought her up. Okay, so through that I'm not gonna bring it up. Yeah, but I'm just gonna continue the story from there.
Right.
I was talking to her, right, and then she told me that she listened to one small part of our podcast.
Our podcast?
Yeah, our podcast. Just this really small part. And I'm like, oh, that's cool. And then I was just explaining to her what we do, right? And I gave her a warning beforehand because I know like how she is and what she's into. I'm like, if you're gonna listen to us, this is your warning.
Yeah.
We talk about immature shit. Yeah. And I told her the name of our first podcast was just 10 Dicks and Quinine Bar. She's like, wow. I'm like, yeah, so you can kind of get a picture of what we kind of go on around here. Yeah. So she's like, oh no, I could take like raunchy humor. Like I hang out with people like that. I'm like, I mean, we talk about some shit.
We're pretty out there sometimes.
I mean, at one point we're gay, and the other point we're racist.
Yeah, so, that's pretty much that sums up that whole podcast.
So I warned her. So I was like, I don't know, you gotta be careful. Yeah. Because we curse a lot.
Oh yeah.
And we say everything. Yeah, we talk shit about everybody. Yeah, and we're not afraid to say gay things.
No, we're not.
So I warned her.
And what happened?
She's like, oh, thank you for the warning.
No, I mean, what happened when she heard the small part?
Oh, she laughed. She thought it was funny.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I did not see that.
But I don't really remember what part it was.
Oh, it was probably not the...
It was probably
like a side conversation, not the main...
Yeah, it was probably one of our bigger conversations that we had.
Probably.
Yeah, but... Anyways, moving on. Superbowl was...
Super Bowl. Did you actually watch it?
I did.
I did too.
I watched it, yeah.
It was alright. It started off really good. The Ravens were whooping that ass all over the place. I was going for the Ravens anyway. Yeah. Just because of Ray Lewis. I wanted him to have that before he left.
I wanted Kaepernick to have it.
Really? You wanted Kaepernick to have it? Kaepernick?
Yeah, for one reason, it was the tele supervisor in my branch. She didn't want him to win.
So you wanted him to
I wanted to.
Everybody in my branch was straight up 49ers. Yeah. So I was the only Ravens. And then, right before they left on Saturday, I remember this because it kind of hurt my feelings. Everybody was like you suck, and like on Monday we just talk so much shit how the 49ers whooped that ass. I walked in on Monday with my arms up in the air like this, and everybody knew what I was talking about. Yeah. I was like, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. And it was the best because, you know, I was the only Ravens.
Yeah.
It was, yep. I should have bet money. They were talking about betting money too. I'm like, nope, but I should have done it.
Yeah, well, next time, yeah.
Next time I'm betting the hell out of that money. Yeah. Man, I was just waiting for Ray Lewis to ascend to heaven.
Wait
the second, like, the game ended, Super Bowl, he's just like...
Saturday Night Live reference.
That was a Saturday Night Live reference?
Yeah. They said that in Saturday Night Live. The guy who... The fat black dude, I don't know his name, who used to be on Nickelodeon.
Oh, I didn't see that.
Well, on Saturday Night Live, he was saying that. Yeah, he said like after he wins, he's gonna stand in the middle of the field and send it to heaven.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
I didn't see that.
Yeah,
is that the one that was this last one?
It was the one with the guy from Maroon 5, the singer, was a special host guest guy.
Oh no, I didn't see that. I thought when Kendrick Lamar was the.
I think Kendrick Lamar was the singer. He was a.
You just said the guy from Maroon 5 was the singer guy.
No, he was
the main
singer.
Host?
Yeah, he was.
Like I only saw. Just the Kendrick Lamar performances on that one. I was in and out, like I wasn't really paying attention. Yeah. So I only saw him perform Swimming Pools and Poetic Justice, I think.
Yeah, that's
the only thing I saw of that live. Oh. And then and then I saw the YOLO song that they did.
Yeah, but I saw that before Saturday Night Live.
I saw it like after. I saw it like the day after. But yeah. Oh, well.
I was just gonna bring it back to the Super Bowl.
Yeah, I was also gonna bring it back to the Super Bowl.
So like. Yeah, the third supervisor on my bench just doesn't like Kaepernick because he's a rookie, and she thinks he's like way too cocky, because he's a rookie and he's all like starting, and then she's like, oh, this one interview he was saying that he's not nervous because of the Super Bowl, even though like she's saying like how other quarterbacks, like more veteran quarterbacks, they do say they're nervous, she says she just doesn't like how cocky he is, and I'm like, I like that he's cocky. That's why I root for him. And the reason that I want him to win is because you don't want him to win. And then when I'm watching the game, and then I'm talking to Pedro, shout out Pedro. It's like a routine now. We gotta shout out Pedro now. And we also him and Nathan. We're all like watching Super Bowl and Xbox Live Party watching it. And I'm like, dude, Ravens better not win because I'm gonna get so much shit from it. And of course, Pedro starts talking shit about women because that's what he does. Yep. Yeah, trying to remember what he was saying.
He'll definitely make a good fit to one of our podcasts.
I'm telling you, he was saying what does she know? Saying that she just wants to watch the commercials or watch Beyonce's performance. Like, what do they know? I was like, the
Beyonce's performance was garbage.
I was singing every single song.
I mean, I did too, but I didn't like it.
All the single ladies.
I didn't like it.
All the single ladies.
I was disappointed.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah. I was expecting to see Jay-Z show up.
I wanted him to. Like, I knew she wasn't gonna do it just because everybody wanted her to do it, and Beyonce sucks. So, I know she wasn't gonna do it.
We were saying that she's all singing. And then the music stops, and you hear, "Oh, good." Dude,
I was saying the same thing. I'm like, I was like, it was right before she did Halo, because you know how she took that little pause for the music. Jay-Z just couldn't come over. I said the same thing. Oh, good.
And Kanye West comes out.
Yep. And they just push her off the stage into the crowd.
They started doing niggas and pants.
Yep, all day. And then I don't like the Destiny's Child performance. That was kind of lame too.
I didn't care.
They brought him on for half a song, and then one of them was Mike didn't even work.
They did like 3 songs.
One of them's mic didn't even work. She was like extra low. I'm like, come on, man, Beyonce.
I don't know, but she had some moves though. She was dancing.
I guess.
I
don't find her all that attractive.
Yeah.
To be honest, Beyonce, she's alright. She's just alright.
Yeah. I mean, I was singing her song, and I was like, "Ooh, look at Beyonce go!"
You wearing your leotard from the single ladies at your house? You just wearing that?
I was doing all the moves and everything. I was following all the gestures. In fact, I rehearsed with her for that performance.
Oh, you rehearsed with her? I
trained with her. I helped her out in that.
Yeah,
so.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
You're so crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the power outage, huh?
Yeah. Oh my God, the power outage.
That was the most amazing part of that Super Bowl.
Dude, immediately when that went out, I made a joke that it was Bane.
The second it happened on Facebook, there was pictures of Bane photoshopped into the arena, just like with his hands up. I was like, "Oh my God!"
Dude, oh shit, we were going off on that.
Dude, I mean, it's like
it was fucking fun.
It's the Super Bowl. that shouldn't happen.
Right.
Like, come on, like you trained for this. It's the Super Bowl. And the fucking lights went out.
Yeah.
No,
we were saying a bunch of stupid.
I was
like
talking
Bane.
shit the whole time.
Of course.
Of
We were saying that he wanted Ray Lewis to get killed. So if Ray Lewis got killed, the Super Bowl will continue. Yeah.
That's his terms.
Yeah. And we were saying that he does the backbreak on Ray Lewis.
Oh my god.
So damn rock on you. We were on some stupid shit.
Yeah, always on some stupid.
It was hilarious. And then Pedro, of course, goes and steals my joke and says it to other people on Xbox Live. And I was there. I'm like, stop taking my joke.
I hate when people do that shit.
Yeah.
You obviously go with a joke and then you're like, oh man, look what I just came up with. All of it, especially in front of you like that.
Yeah.
Like, come on,
he
man.
was doing it on purpose though. Like he was gonna say a joke and I wasn't like there. I was on my phone. He's like, hey Rafa. He wanted me to be there.
Oh, he wanted you to hear it?
just so he can fucking say it. I'm like, this asshole.
Pedro asshole.
So yeah, and then on Monday, I get there, and the supervisor, she's all like, she's kind of like happy because her Ravens, as she puts it, won. And she's like, oh man, I wish I had your number so I could call you. I'm like, thanks.
She's just trying to get them digits. That was a pickup line.
She's and then I'm like, I don't care. I still think he's a good player and all that. She's like, I'm not saying that. I don't like how he call. She was just talking shit about him. I told her, I'm gonna draft him. I'm gonna try drafting him for the fantasy draft. I'm gonna try to get him and Cam Newton.
Team Cam Newton.
Team Cam Newton all day.
I was looking at trophies for the leagues.
Yeah.
They were doing. I want to get I don't know why it's this small when I put up. But I want to get a replica of that was about to say the Lamborghini trophy, the Lombardi trophy, like the big trophy. I want to get a little replica of that. They like engraved the names on it.
Oh, that's cool.
I feel bad though because Randall won this year and he didn't get shit for it. But starting next year they're gonna have the trophy.
So I mean, you can just put his name on it.
No, we're gonna put his name on it. But I think we're just gonna give it to him when the league starts, just because he had it like all this year.
Oh, to hold it until the end.
Until he gets to keep it, yeah. Until the winner for next year. I feel bad, like after he wins it, like because I was in the finals. Like this is my thought process. If I won our fantasy football league this year, I was gonna buy a trophy and just be like bitches. But since Randall won, fuck it.
Yeah, Pedro was saying he was gonna get a trophy too because he's in our league. But I don't know. He gets never got it for whatever reason, and he keeps threatening of kicking me out of the league because I don't know anything about football.
Get kicked out. Join ours. You can join the Ricardo League.
The Ricardo League.
We're gonna name the trophy the Ricardo. No, yeah. I think it was.
Oh, you guys gonna call it the Ricardo?
No, the Sacco equivalent.
Yeah.
Like that was the Ricardo. We're gonna get a dumbass picture of him. It wasn't even a trophy. It was just his picture, like stitched onto like a teddy bear. That was the Ricardo.
That's is he in your league?
Ricardo. The guy was looking forward to all the Pokemons that come out. That one.
So
that one.
Nathan likes Pokemon and football.
Yeah, but this is Ricardo.
Okay. Well.
Nathan's cool. Not saying Ricardo's not cool, but Ricardo's not cool. No, I'm just kidding. Ricardo's awesome.
Yeah. Well.
For those of you who don't know, Ricardo's a really, really old friend of both of ours.
Yeah. Back in the day.
Back in the day, yeah. He's not necessarily the popular kid. If we had to put him in a category, we put him in the nerd category.
He does know a lot about computers.
That doesn't mean anything. I know a lot about computers.
You're a nerd too.
I'm not a nerd.
Yeah, you are.
No, I'm not.
You're a freaking nerd.
No, you're a nerd.
You're a freaking nerd.
You're a nerd.
No.
Anime nerd. Anime
nerd.
Yeah,
well, yeah,
anime
that would be
nerd.
me. That would
Anime
be me.
nerd.
I'm not denying it.
How's your tentacles, nerd? You like tentacles in your butthole, nerd?
Yeah, it feels good in my butthole.
Yeah. So does it wipe your ass for you?
Yeah, that too.
Yeah.
It's an all-in-one.
I can't insult you because you like it.
Yep.
Alright, what was I going to say? But Ricardo nerd. Yeah, he's a guy who looks forward to all the Pokemon and he thinks the change to the new Pokemon Y and X are revolutionary.
You think they're just going to go through the alphabet now? Because they start with Y and X.
I mean, they don't have Z in there, number one. And
I bet you I bet you they're gonna come out like you know how like they have those
like the
Ruby,
platinum version.
You know how like Ruby Sapphire and then the platinum or
Yeah,
whatever or Emerald or
whatever the fuck. Yeah, Z.
It's gonna be Z.
Probably.
And then they're gonna do A B and then C, and then they're gonna go off D E F, and they're gonna go off.
Dude, I'm so tired of Pokemon, to be honest. I'm just
yeah.
ever since. Where did I fall off? I fell off after Pearl, Diamond and Pearl.
Damn, I was already gone by then.
No, like I had fell off and then I went back on it at Pearl because Ricardo.
Yeah.
Like Ricardo's ever been the whole reason I've ever joined Pokemon, like period. Except for like Yellow when I first got it.
Yeah.
Yellow was my first one.
My first one was Silver.
Yours was Silver. Yeah, so Yellow was my first one. Pikachu followed my bitch ass around all day. Yeah. And he would get mad at certain points. He'd give me attitude. Fuck Pikachu. And then I skipped. Pokemon. I skipped over Silver and Gold and I never played any of them.
Yeah.
I played what was there was a version. It was like Silver, Gold, and then there was the main.
Silver.
That's Platinum, right?
No, it was Silver, Gold, and Crystal.
Crystal, that's the one.
Yeah.
I skipped those two and I got Crystal when that one came out.
Yeah.
And then was it Ruby and Sapphire?
Yeah, it was Ruby, Sapphire, and then
I stole somebody's Ruby. I had that for a while. And then I guess I.
Yeah, it was Ruby, Sapphire, and then the third one, which I remember that one.
And then Fire Red and Leaf Green came out. At some point.
And then they had Soul Silver and Heart Gold.
Yeah, I didn't play that.
Which
shit.
I recently tried to get Soul Silver on my phone, like with the
with the emulator.
Yeah, but I couldn't get it. I don't know.
I recently got a Silver on my phone. What was it, Silver? No, it wasn't that old. One of the Game Boy Advance ones I had it on my phone.
Game Boy Advance.
Yeah, it was like was it Silver? No, Silver was.
Silver's Game Boy Color.
Game Boy Color. No, there was.
Ruby and Sapphire Game Boy Advance.
I think I had Sapphire. Ruby. I had Ruby.
The before I fell off Pokemon, the last game I played was Ruby.
Ruby.
Yeah.
Like I mean, I fell off because it's the same shit every single time, and they don't change anything. Like they add uglier Pokemon that get stupider.
Hold up. This newest one is in 3D.
Who fucking cares? No. Like Ricardo was like so back to Ricardo, but he was so excited for like, it's in 3D. It's the same shit. You're gonna do the exact. You're gonna start off in a little dumbass town. You're gonna meet Professor whatever the fuck his name is now, because it's not Oak anymore. You're gonna meet him. You're gonna have a rival. You're gonna pick one of 3. You're gonna go in the grass. You're gonna train that bitch. You're gonna get all 8 badges or whatever, how many it is now. You're gonna fight the Elite 4 at some point, and that's it.
Well, you can say the same thing for like Final Fantasy.
I don't like that either.
Oh, well, I don't like it either.
I don't like. I always get shit for this because I'm a gamer and I play games, but I hated Final Fantasy VII. It was one of the most boring games I ever played in my life.
I never played it.
Yeah, I tried. I seriously tried because everybody was like, Final Fantasy VII is the best fucking game ever. I'm for sure I'll play it. Fucking boring. I hated it.
I really don't like those turn-based.
That's why I don't like it because I don't like turn-based RPGs.
I really don't like it. I don't know. It's kind of boring. Like I was trying out the demo for the Final Fantasy 13. With you played the girl with pink hair or whatever. Yeah. She has a bow, and then it was alright. I honestly didn't know what I was like doing. I was just pressing buttons and she was attacking. And I couldn't get into it. I was like, like it's 13. I can't get into it now. I'm not gonna get into it ever.
I don't feel like I'm missing anything because I don't care. Final Fantasy is I don't know. It's so boring.
Talking about games that I do not consider boring. Dead Space 3 came out.
Dead Space.
Today now, but they're gonna listen to it.
So
yesterday.
Time paradox.
I played a little bit of it. It's cool.
It's cool. I want to get it. I'm gonna pick it up.
Yeah.
They got co-op, right?
It's co-op, yeah. So I didn't. I had time to go into it and like really play it, but I'm just holding off for co-op.
Oh yeah. Is it a different? It's the same story, right?
It's the same story. It's like it's the same, but there's just like there's more missions, like side missions. And it's played out a little bit different because there's 2 people involved.
Right.
But it's still the main story is still there. It's just a little bit more. You get a little bit more.
I mean, it's not like Far Cry was like a multiplayer campaign.
No, it's not a whole different other campaign. It's the same story. Okay. It's just a little bit more. It's just a little bit more.
So it's like Gears.
It's kind of like Gears, but a little bit more. Because Gears, you just be there and just go through the same thing. With this one, it's like things got unlocked a little bit more.
Oh, yeah, okay, I get it.
You go to a certain place. Yeah. It was single player, you would just go through it. But in co-op, you can do a side mission and then go back to where you're doing. And then it's played out different. And then, like, if you're second player, you see it through the eyes of that person, because there's 2 characters. So whatever I see could be different for you.
Like yours.
No. You know how you played Dead Space before, right?
Yeah.
And you know how in Dead Space sometimes you start freaking out and you start seeing things or you don't?
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about.
Oh.
So like I'm just standing in the hallway, I see empty hallway, you can see just your shit could be flashing, you can see creatures everywhere and shit.
That's pretty cool.
So it's a different experience because you're a different person.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. So I played like barely the first chapter.
Mm.
I liked where it was going.
It's still scary, or?
I didn't get that much into it.
No.
But a lot has happened.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Speaking about gaming.
Yeah.
Extra rude as fuck. I'm just chewing right now. THQ went bankrupt.
Oh yeah, dude, that's crazy. THQ
Went bankrupt, and a lot of
yeah.
companies just started scooping up their shit.
Yeah.
Saints Row 4's coming out this year.
This year.
It's coming out this year. It was supposed to be an expansion originally. It was like Enter the Dexterium. Some shit like that. It was supposed to be a Matrix spoof. But they quickly like 180'd it and made it a Saints Row 4. And then that's rumored that's gonna come out in August actually.
How will that work?
Hmm?
How will that work? I mean, the way Saints Row 3 ended.
I have no fucking clue. I'm saying it was supposed to be an expansion pack, but now it's Saints Row 4. And it's rumored for release like it's gonna come out 2013, no matter what, but it's rumored for August.
Wow.
When I read it, I'm like, what? Yeah. Didn't Saints Row 3 like just come out?
I didn't even know that. I just knew that they bought it. Or who bought it?
Is it Take-Two? No.
Mm-mm.
Fuck, I read it today. So. Who cares? I'm not looking forward to it.
Some company bought it.
Totally feels like a cash grab, like just because Saints Row 3 was so good. Quote unquote, it's just because it's sold so well is what I meant to say.
It was a fun game.
It was fun, yeah. It wasn't like good. It was just fun. They had a lot of over the top things. If you take that away from it, that's a pretty standard for your own game.
I like the part when they were playing Power with Kanye West. When you invade the big building.
Yeah.
That part was cool. But then WWE got picked up by
Take-Two.
Yeah, it did.
Yeah, that's gonna be awesome.
Yeah.
That I can't wait for.
I'm pretty sure they're gonna give it to the 2K Sports.
I mean, I hope. I mean, they'd fucking do amazing with the NBA.
Yeah.
Except the graphics, they're still using last year's graphics engine.
It looked fine to me.
Not
I didn't have any problem with it.
Gen.
Oh. Well, I mean, the new consoles are going to start coming out now.
Mm-hmm.
We're seeing the end of the Xbox and the PS3s.
This era went on a lot longer than...
Yeah, this is pretty long. Yeah, we have a bunch of dumbass games. And there's still games still coming out.
Like Grand Theft Auto fucking 5, which got pushed back 4 months.
It did?
Yeah, it was supposed to come out in fucking spring, and now it's coming out in fucking September.
Why?
Because Rockstar said they wanted to polish it, make it the best game it can be.
Well, it is Rockstar.
I don't blame them. I mean, they always push games back and hurt my feelings. But it's like, I'm looking forward to it so much. Those 4 months is like...
But the thing, it is Rockstar. Like, Rockstar is a good track.
I know the game's gonna be amazing. I know they know what they're doing.
Like, I'm pretty sure there's not been a single bad game.
By Rockstar?
Yeah. But
it's hard to say.
So it was the GTA games, and everybody loves the GTA series.
It's amazing.
You know, Red Dead. Red Dead is awesome. Red Dead was awesome. That when they did the Red Dead, the regular Red Dead Redemption was good. I love the story. I love the way it ended. Fucking the expansion pack, the zombie thing.
Did you play Red Dead Revolver?
No.
You ever play Red Dead Revolver?
No.
The one right before Red Dead Redemption?
I know there's Red Dead Revolver.
That game's awesome.
Yeah, I never played it.
That game was awesome.
Well, I never played it. But then they had the zombie version of Red Dead, which is really cool.
Rockstar does have the best expansions, I would say.
Yeah.
The best DLC content.
Yeah.
Because come on, he created a whole zombie world.
Yeah, and
That's
it's like
awesome.
it's pretty much a whole new game.
Yeah, pretty much.
And then they have L.A. Noire.
I don't know.
You didn't like
I
L.A.
don't know.
Noire?
I mean,
a lot of people liked it.
It was really cool. I wasn't feeling it.
Yeah.
Like all they had was like the faces. That's it. I'm like that's.
It was different. It was a different thing.
It looked weird. Half of the time. Because they did the faces really good, but they didn't fuck with the bodies. Yeah. So it just looked off half the time.
I don't know. I played a bit. I liked it. What else did they do? Max Payne 3.
Yeah, Max Payne.
Max Payne 3, which I fucking love that game.
You play Max Payne 1 and 2?
No.
Come on, man. You can't talk about how great the series are. You only play the last one.
Nah,
I played all 3 Max Paynes. All
Yeah.
of them been good.
Yeah.
Max Payne 1 used to scare me. A
Yeah.
lot, yeah. There was Max Payne 1 had these nightmare sequences
Oh yeah.
where, like, you know the story of Max Payne, the family got killed.
Yeah, like with the girlfriend or whatever.
Yeah. Oh, it was his wife and kid
Oh.
killed. Okay, you don't know the story of Max Payne.
Just pretend I do.
Okay, so I'm gonna just basic as hell. I'm not gonna go into, but his wife and kid got killed,
Yeah.
and like his baby got killed, whatever. So that nightmare, you would have I think there's 2 or 3 levels in the Max Payne 1 that were nightmares, and what it would be is he's reliving that night. He goes into the house, he hears the screams of his wife getting killed or whatever, and everything's just like fucked up and shit's flying. Like it's really scary looking. He opens his door, and this is the one that scared me the most. He opens the door, and then it's just a black room. It's not a black room. It's not a room. It's like a big empty black space.
Yeah.
And you're supposed to walk on this blood trail. The whole nightmare you're following the blood trail, which is like the baby's blood, I think.
Yeah.
So you're following that, and you're supposed to balance on the blood trail, and it's just dark. Now that's not scary. If you fall off, like the whole time you hear the baby crying, if you fall off, that baby's cry gets loud as fuck, and it is the most. It's just uncomfortable as hell. It's like the baby is just the worst cry ever. And it's loud as fuck. And I was turning on the volume and that shit was still loud. Like that's how bad it was. I had to like. That's the only level I've ever cheated and skipped in that game, just because I'm not doing this. Nope.
Yeah.
Couldn't do it. It was so uncomfortable to play. It was so good. But yeah, I was a little bitch.
Yeah, dude, I like that when you get into games and shit, and your heart starts racing.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, the games that have done that for me, it's been the BioShock series.
I don't understand why you love those games.
Because it's fun, dude. It's such a cool idea. They take all these smart and creative people who are being suppressed by different things and not being allowed to express themselves, and they go and make their own city.
Mm-hmm.
And on top of that, it's underwater. And they're there underwater, and everything's going fine, everything's going dandy, and they're doing whatever the fuck they want. And then they find this slug, and they find a way to use that slug and convert it to like energy, and they can make this plasmid, so they can use like burn people and freeze people. The powers you have in the game.
Yeah.
And then people get addicted to it.
Mm-hmm.
So then shit gets real, and then it becomes what Rapture is. This fucked up ass place with these deformed people, and these little girls who are literally like containers of this energy, who convert the energy for people to use.
Mm-hmm.
And these guys who got transformed into these creatures that protect these little girls. So it's just a really fucked up place, and you're just in the first one. I'm really talking about the first one right now.
I know.
And you're just some dude who just so happens to survive a plane crash, and be the unfortunate motherfucker to go down there, right?
Mm-hmm.
But then spoiler. I mean, this game comes since like fucking forever, but still, you find out that it was all planned, and that you were made in Rapture, and they send you out to come back later on.
I didn't even know that.
Yeah. And the guy who helps you through the whole time, through the whole game, is actually the bad guy.
That's all I call it.
And then that you're programmed to follow whatever he tells you. When he says, "Would you kindly?" So those are like the special words. So if I had that in you, I'd be like, "Hey, would you kindly give me a soda?" You will get up and do it, and you'd been like, "Yeah, I just got him a soda, but I'm just telling, I control you through those words." So then there's a scene in the game where you're talking to what's his name, Ryan, the guy who made fucking Rapture, right, the main dude, and he knows. I think he's your dad or something like that, or something. I don't really remember that part, but he knows about it. He knows who Atlas is, and who he truly is, and shit like that. And he tells you about the thing about him, about this dude controlling you, and about the words. And it's like a slave obeys, or he says like a man some shit like that. And he's like, would you kindly? And he says, kill me. and you have a golf club with you, and you just bash him in the head and shit, and you kill him.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, you do it because he told you to do it, and then you pretty much stop the main bad guy or whatever, and depending on if you save the little sisters, the little girls who have the plasmids, depends on what kind of ending you get. Like if you kill them, you kill everybody because the splicers or the mutated creatures go up to the surface and kill everybody.
In the whole world?
Yeah, they escape and they start killing people.
Mm-hmm.
And if you did the good thing, you save all those sisters, and then they grow up and they have their own lives and shit, and they're at your deathbed, and they're all grown up and shit, and they see you die. That's all the game is. I just pretty much just told the story of BioShock.
Great. I still don't care about it.
It's good. And then BioShock 2.
No, I'm good. I'm so good. I don't care.
But yeah, BioShock Infinite is gonna look awesome.
I guess.
Yeah.
Well, there's no Sky now, right?
Yeah, but it's a prequel in a sense where it's before the first game, but it doesn't really relate to the first game.
So I can play that one and don't have to worry about the first one.
Mm.
I mean, even though you just fucking told me.
I told you what
the
happened.
whole game. So, okay.
And yeah, it's like I'm pretty sure it's set in the same universe.
Would have to be set in the same universe.
No, it wouldn't.
It's the BioShock universe.
They could just use the name BioShock.
Why would they do that?
Because BioShock's a known name.
I know, but why would they just?
For marketing reasons.
It's the same universe.
Well,
they said it was a prequel. You don't put a prequel in a different universe. Or else it's not a prequel anymore. It's a standalone story.
Or it could be like. Or it could be set.
If it's a prequel means it's a single story and this part comes before this part.
Okay.
That's what prequel means.
Okay.
You don't put a prequel. Oh, here's a prequel, but guess what? It's in a different universe, so it has nothing to do with this one. You don't do that.
That's what it is.
It's not a different universe. It's just because it doesn't have anything to do with this
or
game.
How about it's in a different universe, but somehow it transfers into the universe that it's in now.
Now you're just making shit up that has nothing to do with the game's actually doing.
What?
Why? Why do you do that? No.
I mean, Marvel does it all the time, so you know. I think
that's Marvel.
I can do whatever.
I nullified your comment. That. Speaking of Marvel.
Yeah.
Speaking of Marvel, you brought this out yourself.
Uh-huh.
I've been really into comics recently.
Yeah.
Like, I've always been into it, but I've been really, really into comics recently.
Yeah.
I read the coolest fucking comic in history ever. It's called Old Man Logan.
Is it X-Men?
It's Wolverine. And he's old.
Yeah.
It's the best fucking comic ever. It's seriously hands down my favorite comic I've ever read right now.
Yeah.
So good. It's like Kick-Ass used to be my favorite comic series, and this one just destroyed it. It takes place on like I guess it's the whole Marvel universe, not just X-Men.
Mm-hmm.
So like all the bad guys ever decided to like this happens right before the comic starts, but they explain it in like
yeah.
So all the bad guys ever decided like, hey, there's a shitload of us for every one of them, because every superhero has like a lot of bad guys that they fight. So they finally realized that. They're like, oh shit, if we all came together, like all the bad guys in all the universes, like if we all come together, we can take them. So they do that. They band together and they pretty much fuck everybody up.
Damn.
And then Wolverine's like,
wait, is Galactus part of the group?
I haven't seen. He wasn't mentioned at all. That wouldn't even be fair.
That's what I'm saying. Part of the group. That's what I'm saying.
But no, it's a big bunch of anyway. Fuck it. It takes place like I think 50 years after the point where they rallied together and killed the shit out of everybody. So the whole world is just shit.
So there's no superheroes left?
No, everybody's dead. Like I'm dead. Not like even like they're not in jail. They're fucking dead. Like skulls and blood everywhere. Like dead.
Yeah.
Fucking dead. One of the most violent comics I've ever read too. And then so, I don't want to spoil it, but they fuck up Wolverine like up here. So he kills Wolverine and just stays Logan. So it's been 50 years. He's never taken out his claws. He swears to a life of not killing anymore because of what they did to him. It's really fucked up what they did to him. I really want to say it, but I'm not. So basically,
do they like pour alcohol when he has his claws out or something?
So 50 years later, so 50 years.
Do they tickle his feet?
He hasn't taken out the claws.
Do they tie him onto a table and tickle his feet?
50 years later, he hasn't taken off his claws at all. And he has a wife and kids and all that stuff.
Yeah.
And then every bad guy that took over owns a section of the United States. and the Hulk owns his jurisdiction. For some reason, the Hulk turned evil, and like the Hulk's kids are his landlords, and because he has to pay rent to them, and if they don't, they fuck him up. They
Wait.
The Hulk is a bad guy in this.
Why is the Hulk a bad guy?
Because Bruce Banner, he went crazy.
So,
Like, it's really fun. It's really awesome.
So the Hulk is a landlord.
The Hulk owns a jurisdiction of the United States, which Wolverine was residing in with his family, and he has to pay them rent. So basically, the story is the main plot point is Wolverine, his family. They don't have enough to make the rent, and he doesn't want to fight anybody because that's not who he is anymore. So in order to save his family, because they'll kill him, he decides to get some money, which Hawkeye comes out of nowhere, old as fuck. He's blind, and
is he in a wheelchair?
No, so he's old as fuck, and he wants to take these packages, which Wolverine thinks is drugs, to the New Babylon, which is on the other side of the country, which is the last city where, humanity resides.
I have a question.
Big city. What?
So, the Hulk,
Yeah.
right? So he's a landlord of this area or whatever.
Landlord, quote unquote. He's not like knocking on his door. Like, it's
Right.
it's like a big vast wasteland.
Okay.
That he.
So my question is,
Mhm.
is he Bruce Banner or is he the Hulk?
He's Bruce Banner.
So he's just walking around like Bruce Banner.
Yeah.
Okay. See,
But he turns to the Hulk.
Right. I picture him as just being the Hulk all the time with like.
No, but his kids are like Hulk all the time.
What?
Yeah, they're green and they're swole and like they're
That's
all
crazy.
Yeah, and his wife is ugly as fuck too, and it's green.
So I thought like he would just be the Hulk all the time with a tie, just walking around, be like, "Where's my money?"
No, it's not like that at all. It's really fucked up.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really awesome.
That'd have been pretty funny if he did that.
It was just one Hulk want that money.
You're late on your bill.
He sounds Asian.
Well, it's Asian Hulk.
But yeah, it's really good. You should read it.
Yeah.
It's really fucking awesome. Old Man Logan.
Yeah, cool. Talking about Marvel, you heard about how they're gonna have like Planet Hulk or some shit like that? They're
On
gonna
Avengers 2?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're gonna send us to space. I heard. I want to read that because I heard it was a really good storyline.
Yeah, I don't even know. I don't know how that's gonna work.
Me neither, but hey, they know what they're doing.
Hopefully.
I hope.
Yeah.
Iron Man 3 looks fucking good.
Yeah.
It
looks crazy. Yeah.
It looks so good.
Talking about Iron Man 3 and how it was a commercial.
We don't have to segue it every time. You could just talk whatever you gotta
No, I'm
say.
gonna segue.
Every time?
Because Iron Man 3 was
On the Super Bowl?
it was Super Bowl commercial.
Uh-huh.
Talking about now we're on Super Bowl commercials. They weren't all that good.
They were lame as hell this
sucked.
year, dude.
They sucked.
Fuck, they sucked. The funniest one, in my opinion, there was a couple. There was the ones with the one that made me laugh a little bit was the one with the kids that steal the football. We actually just saw a little bit.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, where they got the gang together. The kids.
Yeah,
were doing
yeah, that was pretty.
That
funny,
one made me laugh, and then the when they played "We Are Young" in Spanish with the old people.
Yeah, with the old people.
That one was also
like,
that was my favorite one.
We're watching like, why is this in Spanish?
That one was the funniest one ever. Like
Yeah.
when the old guy was getting his tattoo. That
Yeah.
shit made me laugh.
That's so funny.
Or like they were like laid out in front of the parking lot and the cops rolled by.
Yeah.
And he tries to wake the other dude up. That shit made me laugh so fucking hard.
Yeah. Other than that, I don't know.
Oh, and then of course the Volkswagen Beetle commercial.
Oh.
Where he was like, "You got to smile, man."
Yeah. Oh, yeah. When he
The
was
whole
talking,
time,
yeah, like a Jamaican, that was pretty funny.
Like
too.
what the whole room was. I was at my cousin's house. Everybody looked at me when they showed the car. I drive one of them.
Yeah.
Everybody looked at me. He's like, "Of course it's this commercial."
Yeah.
And I'm like, "What, man?" The whole time.
Yeah.
So, yup. Point is.
Yeah.
This podcast is pretty laid back.
Yeah, we haven't gone too crazy.
No dicks have been shoved in any mouths yet.
Not yet.
Well, I mean, that technically counts. So, Rafa, for all of you who don't know, it was his birthday.
Oh yeah.
On Friday. We were supposed to do a big special podcast thing, but a lot of fucked up things happened over the weekend. And I haven't been the best person, so I am apologizing to you on the air for what happened
It's fine.
over
It's
the
not a big deal.
weekend. No, I feel bad. I'm apologizing.
No, it's fine. I do say I did overact. Just a
A
little
little bit. We had seriously the gayest conversation. Not gay like I'll suck your dick, but like it was seriously like husband and wife fighting. It was one of those.
Yeah.
And I was like,
You're the only friend I have that I argue.
Like that with?
Yeah.
Yeah. I can say about you.
But friendships have good times and bad times.
No, yeah, definitely.
So
that was just a bad time.
yeah.
It was just it was like I felt like I was arguing with my second girlfriend. And I was like, what?
Yeah. And then one of your emails pissed me the fuck off. I got mad as fuck. I was there at
I think
work.
I know which one it was.
I'm pretty sure, yeah. I got mad as
it's
fuck.
the one where I was like...
There was 2 parts. It was a fucking one paragraph and another paragraph.
I think that's the
that
one.
Shit pissed me the fuck. I
did that shit on purpose.
Fuck.
I did that shit on purpose.
I was really fucking
Is it the one that was like,
mad.
as a business
That
associate?
one, I was mad as fuck
I
when
did
I
that
read
shit
that.
to piss
I
you
was
off.
mad. I was just there mad at work. I'm like, this motherfucker. I was just like, no.
And that's why I sent the second message. I sent the follow-up message.
I got mad, dude. I was seriously pissed.
I knew I was gonna do it too. I'm like, like at that point I was like, fuck it. I'm just gonna piss him off because I'm pissed off right now. He doesn't deserve to be not pissed off.
Dude, I was fucking really, really mad. I was just like.
No, it was just funny though, because I had edited that message because it was worse. I'm like, no, I don't want to end this friendship. I just want to make you mad. So let me go.
Dude, man, I was really mad.
For those of you who don't know what the message is, it was, I pretty much, we were arguing about the events that took place over the weekend, the podcast that was supposed to happen. I didn't show up. It looked so, big thing. Point is, my response to it was to be the biggest asshole I could during this specific message that we're talking about. And I said something along the lines of, as your damn skippy coworker, I don't give a fuck. And it's, this is business, whatever. And as your friend, shut the fuck up. Technically, there was more to that, but technically speaking, that's what the bottom line was. Dude, it was very insensitive.
I got really mad.
And
I cannot explain to you how mad I was.
I can see it in that look. But yeah.
But I was at work, so I couldn't fucking start yelling and shit. But I was like this fucking asshole. I was gonna bring it up too, but I forgot about it.
But yeah, it's his birthday.
Yeah, I'm 21.
It's so Rafa, 21-year-old Rafa.
Yeah.
So we'll call you from now on.
Yeah, dude. I'm on Friday, which was my birthday. I woke up drunk.
You just woke up?
Yeah, I just woke up.
That's how it is when you're 21?
Yeah.
Like, oh.
Yeah, so you got that looking forward to. So
yeah.
You didn't wake up drunk.
Can't wait. 21 years old. Wake up. I probably have work that day, so I'm like, oh my God.
Yeah.
There's so much to drink. But yeah. How's it feel, Rafa? How's it feel to be like, going to 7-Eleven, you got the Gatorades.
Yeah.
You got the Cokes.
Yeah.
You got the Pepsis.
Mm-hmm.
And now you got this whole brand new section just opened up to you. All the beer. How's that feel?
It feels more ways to spend my money.
Do you like, I'm going to Disneyland? Is that how you feel right now?
No.
You going to Disneyland?
No, actually, it feels like I said, it's just a whole nother section that I could just get now.
Yeah.
And on top of that, it's a little bit annoying because my brother, now he's asking me to buy him booze for him all the time. He's out and then he calls me, buy us 40s. I'm like, no, God. I don't want to. He's like, why not? I was like, I don't want to go outside.
Because I earned this. You got to earn it too, youngling.
Yeah, and I told him I was going to buy a 32 pack of beer
and
then throw it, just start dropping one by one, really hard on the floor.
In front of him?
Yeah, just because I could and he can't. And just waste it.
Well, you buy like a 6-pack.
No, I had to be a 32 pack.
That's a lot of money.
I got to show him that I could.
Oh, okay. All right. I'll do it. I'll be there for that. Like, I can't do it, but I'm just here because you can't do it more than I can.
Yeah, but
yeah, you're old.
Yeah, I'm pretty old.
You're the 2-1, the big 2-1.
The 2-1, yeah. On Friday, which was my actual birthday, you know what I did? Stayed home and played Black Ops.
Oh, fuck yeah, buddy.
Yep.
21, all day. You partied way too hard.
Partied too hard. You know what we did Saturday? We ate cake. And went to Pizza Hut. And then we watched UFC.
Partied too hard.
I barely remember it.
Yeah, that's just pretty crazy, yo.
Yeah. And then at work Monday, they were asking me, so what'd you do on your 21st birthday? I didn't want to sound like a complete lame ass motherfucker, so I told them I had a few beers while watching the Super Bowl.
That shit still sounds lame.
Not as lame as I played video games and ate cake on my 21st birthday.
Right. Okay. Yeah, you're right. That does sound.
Yeah, I didn't do much. I just had a few beers with some friends, and while watching the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
That's what I told them.
But man, we're old. Well, you're old.
I'm old.
I'm not that old. I'm still in my prime.
Yeah.
But you're old.
In a few months, you're gonna be old like me.
No. No, I'm just gonna stop time right the day right before and just run it like that.
Yeah, dude. I'm
How does it feel to be 21? The big 21.
I'm telling you, it doesn't really feel
Nah.
like such a big
You
deal.
woke up drunk.
I did wake up drunk.
It's like. Now we were talking about this, the kind of serious conversation in the car we were having.
Yeah.
It's like it's pretty scary, man. Every year goes by faster than the last, and it's
It
like
does.
you can't stop time, and it's hitting me more and more as the day goes on. Like literally every second that it goes by, like this is the way my mind works. All this whole time we spent talking, we'll never get that back. That's gone in the past. Like I remember when I was little, I used to think like I used to look forward to events. Like yeah, so like maybe like doing them again. Like for example, just say snowboarding. Now while I'm doing something that I was looking forward to, I'm still my mind's still constantly thinking of the time. That's always bad. Like it's seriously something that's on my mind and it bothers me. And it's kind of scary because I can't stop thinking about it. It's like my countdown clock technically. Like I estimate my demise around my 70s, hopefully. And it's like. It's every day that goes by like one day down and moving on to
wow, that's depressing.
it's I'm not even making it up, like that's seriously how my every day goes by. And when I think about the future, like I'm turning 21 this summer, I'm like, well, that's I'm moving closer to it. And it's pretty bad. Pretty bad
that's
thoughts.
pretty depressing. Yeah, the way I think is that, oh man, I got tomorrow off.
No, I can't. I'm always thinking in terms of time. Like that's all I'm thinking of. Like I got tomorrow I have off, and I break down my days. Like I have 8 hours to do this, and this. I'm gonna sleep for this. Like that's seriously like it's all about time for me. Yeah. And I feel like I'm too young to be thinking like that. I'm only 20, but I feel like I'm running out of time. Like that's just seriously how I'm feeling. Like when I'm 30, I'm pretty just old as fuck. I don't know it's inaccurate, but I just feel like I'm running out of time already, and I'm only 20. It's really. Cause shit's going by fast. Like it's already 2013. I just remember spending 2011 that New Year's. I remember that like it was yesterday. Like, that was usually one of like, the best days ever.
Yeah.
No, whatever. And I remember like that. It feels like it was a couple months ago, but it was fucking 2 years ago.
Because it's one of those memories you had, and you really cherish that memory. That's why it's so there for you.
Right, but let me put this into perspective. It's been 3 years since we graduated high school.
Yeah.
How fast did that feel? Did that just feel like 3 years?
No, it doesn't.
It doesn't, right? I remember elementary school, 3 years was fucking the longest time of my fucking life. Like, holy shit, I can't wait for me to be in high school because 3rd grade sucks ass. I remember thinking like that, like, holy shit. Now it's like 3 years from now, you literally, now in our age, you can plan to do things in 3 years.
You know what? You know what bothers me?
What?
Is that I think about that, how like it's been 3 years since high school, and how the few friends that I do have, they're practically going to be in their last year of college, and I haven't even finished my first year of college. Yeah, and I'm just there like, holy fuck, have I just wasted my time? Well, no, I did waste a lot of time.
No, I agree.
But I mean, at least I'm working now. But at the same time, I'm there thinking like, am I really going to be here? Is this what I'm going to be doing for the rest of my life? And I don't see that. I don't want to do that.
That thought hits me too, but I don't want to go back to school. And I'm not saying like the lazy way. I'm saying like I just I can't.
Even if I wanted to, I can't because I owe the money.
I mean that too. That too. But I just want. I don't know. It's really hard to explain. I don't feel like having this conversation again just because I have it every week with my parents.
Yeah.
But man, it's pretty depressing. My situation right now.
It sucks, dude.
Yeah, it's like if this damn Skippy thing falls through and we fuck up.
How can we fuck it up? We already.
I'm saying like let's say it takes us 4 years and we're still at this point.
Oh yeah.
That's it. That's pretty much it. My backup plan is gone, and I'm a failed rapper in a sense.
There's other things.
Yeah, I know, but things that I want actually. Like I'm talking about happiness, not financially. No, I don't give a shit about that. I'm talking about like the top thing that I want to do is this. I want to entertain people, through the internet or other sorts of means.
Yeah.
And if that falls through, I'm like, okay, fuck. Well, now I gotta work a desk job, and I don't fucking see myself doing that. So this falls through, pretty fucked. Pretty fucked.
Yeah.
So that's why I came up with all these plans and schematics and action plans. But yeah, I just seriously come up with we need to come up with, starting next month, I was telling you.
Oh yeah,
we
have to have
7 subscribers a month in order to
Yeah.
hit the 100 goal that I want to have by the end of the year.
It's gonna be tough.
Not really. We just gotta promote ourselves, put ourselves out there a little bit. Put more content out aside from the podcast and audio stuff, and like short videos or stuff like that. Because stuff it'll be a little different because the podcasts only have such a wide audience.
That's true.
Like with videos, more people watch videos. We were getting a lot more views and shit and activity on the channel when we were doing videos.
Yeah.
Plus, they were funny as fuck. You know, I mean, we fell off pretty bad on the video part, but I mean, we gotta start doing that again. It's essentially that's what we were. That's what we started as. I mean, it wasn't like let's podcast when we first started this shit. We were excited about it, so let's do a video. And here's Craig and Mike, and here's Team Dick, and here's some other
random videos.
Shit that came out of nowhere that I can't think of on my off the top of my head, but yeah, we gotta do that. So any subscribers we get this month are extra. We can take them off the 100 list.
Oh, so Skippians, that's what we call you guys. We have seen that a few of you started liking our Facebook page. That's awesome. Thanks, bros.
No, like the fucking.
No, go subscribe on our YouTube page.
Again, the 100 goals for the YouTube channel. Facebook doesn't include that. So,
yeah.
I mean, like, thanks, but you know, you're doing it wrong.
No, it's fine. It's showing that they're supporting and they're liking it. And then I feel that we gotta thank Abel, our admin on our page.
As you've noticed, if you've been on our Facebook page recently, it's got a lot more shit going on.
Yeah.
Man, that's not us.
No.
That's not us. Hell no. That we brought somebody in for that.
It's all thanks to Abel.
We owe him a big thank you. I think he's off the probation. What do you think?
Oh, hell yeah, he's been off the probation. I feel like he
does more work than we do.
He does.
He does. Every day he's on it and like he posts multiple stuff and we're over here like, I think he's just gonna steal Damn Skippie from us.
He's gonna take it over. He's gonna Mark Zuckerberg us.
What?
He's gonna Mark Zuckerberg.
No, I got it, but I mean like that doesn't apply.
Yeah, it does.
Zuckerberg actually created it and the other guy just put money down.
None
of that happened here.
we're gonna make contracts and we're gonna put them on there.
We're gonna Zuckerberg him. He's gonna make a business on Facebook and we're just gonna take it back. Like, oh well, good. You can have it back now. But yeah, pretty fucked up.
Yeah.
We need to put in serious work.
We do.
Like the way I see it,
mega serious.
The way everybody else does it, this is my college. You get what I'm saying by that? Like college, technically you build up the future. Whatever you're getting the skills you got. Instead of doing that, I'm doing this. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I work. Yeah, I got backup plans with the bank and whatever the fuck. But this is my startup too, where I want to be. Does that make sense? Like, there's paths you can take. You can take the college, or you can take the own way. Kind of like rappers do. You know, I keep applying us to rap, just because they're the most obvious story you can relate to when you create something independent artists mainly is what I'm talking about.
Yeah. Like
that sort of climb. That's what we are. We're rappers of videos. I'm gonna keep mumbling until you say something back. So this other day.
Yeah, I can see that. I guess. Talking about rappers. Why I take this a whole different area.
What I just do.
Have you ever heard of this rapper named 4 Pounds?
No.
He's the shit.
Just because you said that, I don't want to hear it. I already know.
I want to show you him.
Don't blast his music right
I
now.
can't. My phone's about to die.
Good.
But
never been so happy for his phone.
He's on that hybrid shit like Drake, and who else? Like Frank Ocean, where they sing and rap. But get this, his shit is auto-tuned.
Okay.
It's amazing.
So he's T-Pain.
No.
So he's T-Pain.
No, you need to listen to him.
I don't want to.
You need to listen to him.
I don't want to.
Once you listen to him, you know. He's like...
I don't want to.
He's like, put him in the group. He's like in those amazing, unstoppable need to be recognized right now. Rappers like Green Beret. So he needs to be placed in that group.
No. No, I really want to do it.
He's amazing.
For those of you who don't know, the Green Beret is he's this. I used to go to school.
Oh,
I used to go to
Green
school.
Beret, man.
No, I used to go to school with him, and I guess he tried this. I don't really know his story or whatever, but he tried to do his rapping thing, and he tried to rap really fast, but all he ended up doing was mumbling the whole time, and. We'll just leave it at that. You know, he's not the best. I don't know if he listens to us, so I don't want to. I don't want to say anything bad about him.
What? That he can't rap?
I don't know if he listens to us, so I don't want to offend him. But pretty much the worst garbage songs I've ever heard in my life. I've listened to 50 times.
I mean, I'm not saying I'm not a better rapper than him, so I can't.
Yeah,
rap
you
for
are.
I can't rap for
you
shit.
are. No, don't do it. Don't do it. But yeah, you are.
I'm pretty sure I'm not. But
and I think we should go back to music.
Oh yeah.
Well, I know we put the mic down. We put the mic.
We had to
buried
put
it.
it down.
We buried it, but I think if we actually tried to write is the key word here, not freestyle. Right? We could actually do something funny.
But I write with my brain.
What does that even mean? What does that even mean?
It means that I freestyle.
No, that's not. No. I'm not doing it off the top of the dome. You know what I'm saying? We take time and write like we did the Fat Ass Belly way back when.
That was easy though.
Exactly. It was easy because we were fucking paying attention. We try to freestyle some shit. Does it? We'll do that. We'll parody something else. Some what's that latest shit? No, but see, parody. A lot of people are doing parodies though. I don't want to fall into just another parody.
So are we gonna be like Lonely Island?
That's what I was exactly in front of them. I don't want to be them.
But that's what they do. Well, you're saying that's what they do.
I know, that's why.
I
kind of stopped myself and backtracked as I was saying.
So then what are we going to do then?
I don't know. We'll discuss this off.
Oh.
I feel like, we shouldn't discuss this on podcast because who gives a fuck?
Green Beret, man.
No. That's how he raps. That guy. I hope he doesn't listen.
Dude, I suck at rapping, so it works out.
Yeah, but he was serious. You weren't. At least
I am serious.
No, you're just saying that.
I'm serious about the rap game. I'm serious about holding my city down.
Never once did you rep Chicago.
I too cuss cause I rap Chicago. Look at that shit. Amigo.
I'm gonna see if I can edit that part out.
No.
Oh god, you suck. Drive by Murder was the best rap.
No wait, Two Cups is the best.
Drive by Murder.
Two Cups. You
know, my names always get like stupid. Like you've had the same name, Two Cups, and I've had so many different fucking names.
Yeah. You should put up a poll and let them vote.
About what?
What's their better rap name?
What's my better rap name?
Which one's better between your and mine?
I have a bunch of them.
Then put all of them up.
Just all of them in one?
Yeah, put all of them. Put Drive by Murder. I don't remember the other ones.
I don't remember all the other ones.
Well, there you go. You have one rap. Yeah, Drive by Murder and
Drive by Murder. See, well, mine just sounds badass. Just Drive by Murder. But I know I can't because of the shootings and all that stuff. I feel like it's a little unclassy.
Really?
Yeah.
Our last audio podcast, you made a James Holmes joke.
I've matured since then.
You matured since
You're 21 now. Since the last time we did a podcast, you're officially an adult. So I mean, like, we've matured. We're different people than we were last week. 2 weeks actually. That was 2 weeks ago. You see how fast time fucking goes?
Was it really 2 weeks ago?
That was 2 weeks ago. Last week we attempted to do the video podcast.
Oh, the video podcast, right. 2 weeks ago, right.
Yeah, see, that was 2 weeks ago.
Okay, 2 weeks ago.
It's February.
Yeah, I know.
It's fucking February.
I know.
This is the second month of 2013 already.
I know.
We got 10 more.
That's true. By the end of this month, I complete my 3 months.
Look at that. Already 3 months there. I completed my 3 months already.
Yeah.
See how fast shit goes?
Yeah, man, it's crazy. That's how time works, man.
Yeah, I know.
That's how time works, bruh.
Pretty fucked up. Like, here's one of the most fucked up thoughts I've had with my girlfriend.
Yeah.
Like, just thinking down the line, whatever, like, we're married. I just think of her dying. Like,
wow,
that time
that's
period.
Such a horrible
No,
thought.
I'm not thinking of her like, yeah, she's gonna die. But I mean, like, that time period. Like, with the parents where, the time frame where your parents are dead. You know, you really only have that one person left. All your friends are dead because everybody's old at that age. Like I think about that. Like
Yeah, you're thinking way too high.
no, that's where I, like that. I'm telling you, the way my mind sees it is it's a linear time thing. It's not like I don't think of now. I think of the whole as a whole, and I'm at this point right now, and I can see the end, and I remember the beginning from as far as I can go. That's how I see it. I don't see it like this year or right now, tomorrow. I don't understand that. I understand. Like I always see the end, and I always see the beginning, and it's just I'm just moving along the line. That's the way I see it. It's really it bothers me to think that way, but that's the way it is.
The way I think is in what I'm doing today. What am I gonna do tomorrow?
I wish I can do that. I wish, but I can't. I'm always I'm always looking down the line.
But it comes with its flaws, though. Because
I am depressed every time I'm alone, and I get those moods you get where you start thinking of like this that. No, I'm just depressed that whole time just because
that's horrible.
I don't think now. I think then. I'm like, what if this doesn't go down and that happens? I'm over there.
But I don't. The way I think, I don't have my driver's license. I will school and hospital bills. I have all their money. I haven't paid them back anything.
Those are bills that you could fix that. I can't fix this the way I think.
Right, but I just don't do it.
They're just you can fix that. You can easily fix that.
They're just there.
Yeah, but you can still fix it.
I guess.
I'm stuck with this way of thinking for pretty much ever.
You know what you do? You should like plan it.
I do. I plan a lot.
Ooh, you know what you do? Okay, so you come up with that one ending, right? Or whatever the ending that end point, whatever you're talking about, and try to come up with the scenarios that lead up to it, and try to not do that.
I die at the end. I can't change that.
Well, try to change it to you die happy.
I'm dead either way.
But still, wouldn't you rather die happy than die sad? I would rather die happy.
Yeah, no. Well, what the fuck kind of question is that? Yeah, I'd rather die happy.
Okay, right. So
right, but what?
Question.
Answer.
Okay.
Bitch.
Good. Yeah. How would you, if you had to die? What way would you like to die?
Are you asking me how I'd like to die?
Yeah.
I'll tell you how I wouldn't like to die. I thought about this plenty of times. So I wouldn't like to drown. I wouldn't like to burn. I wouldn't like to suffocate. Any one of those ones that you're.
Okay. What's the last thing you want to do before you die? Like
not die.
like
right before I die, I don't want to die.
Like you're just sitting there and you're like,
I'm about to die.
Like, all right, I'm doing something right now. If I die, I wouldn't care. Or like if I die, I'd feel alright.
I don't have that.
You ever thought of that?
I don't have that. Just because it depends on what time period I'm dying. If my significant other's still alive, I don't want to die because that's just gonna cause her pain. When my family or friends are paying, like I when you die, it's just not just you. Your lights don't just go out. You affect your whole immediate surroundings.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? That's what I think about about death. I don't think about my lights are on. That's it. I think about like no, these people are gonna feel pain, and if we're famous, a lot of people are gonna feel pain. Like that, you see your impact on your society or whatever your social stature. I guess all of those people. That's an impact you're gonna leave when you.
Anything you do is an impact.
Right, but I'm talking about that specifically. Like, it's not just lights out. Like, I'm not afraid to... The only reason I would not want to die is because of the pain it's going to cause everybody else. Like, that's seriously it. Like, me dying, I don't care. Like, me, fuck it, I'll die, whatever happens, happens. But I'm talking about, I don't want to cause other people pain. Like, my parents, like, specifically my mom. Like, she's the one like that. And my brother. Like, stuff like that. Like, that's why I wouldn't want to die.
Yeah, I don't even want to say it now because it sounds selfish as fuck. I just don't want to die. I'm scared of dying. But, yeah.
I'm not, I mean... Like, I don't know. It's one of those things like where I don't believe in technically like the afterlife and all that stuff.
Yeah. Like
it's pretty much gonna be lights out, and that kind of scares me. Like everything's gonna not exist anymore. But
everything stops.
You never know. You never know what actually happened.
Who knows, man? We talking about some serious shit. We need to start talking about dicks or something.
Oh, it's your leg shadow. That scared the fuck out of me. You move your leg, but the shadow got put over there, like on the couch right here.
Yeah.
And like I fucking thought someone just walked by. I'm like, we about to fucking die right now.
That would have been so scary.
I mean, you would have been looking at it, whatever the fuck happened, but I guess not.
What?
No, because I saw a shadow, so the shadow would be behind me.
Oh.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Freaks me out. You know what scene in the movie freaks me out? Signs. Have you ever seen Signs?
No.
Okay, well there was a scene with a TV.
Yeah.
Like it was off, and the guy looked into the TV, and he saw himself, and behind him he saw the alien standing there.
Yeah.
And every time I look into a TV, I think about that scene. I think about someone's just be standing behind me.
Yeah.
I've been looking at that TV the whole time, like holy shit.
When I look into a screen or whatever, well, like if I'm looking at my phone screen, I'm like, man, I see my reflection, and I turn up the brightness so I don't have to see myself. Like I don't want to see my reflection.
You and me are so different people.
I don't want to see the reflection. I want to see whatever I'm staring at into the screen.
I hate that shit though. You're outside and you try to see your fucking
Oh
phone.
man, that's so fucking.
What the
dope.
hell was that song?
Oh, I don't know.
Anyway, well, you try to look at your phone and all you see is your own fucking face.
I fucking hate that.
I'm like, well, this is awesome. At least I know I look good.
I hate that. I hate that. Like if I'm lost or something, I need to look up where I am or the time and shit. And I can't see anything. I just see my face, and then I'm trying to like turn on the brightness. And so I I know how like to unlock my phone. And everything. You can see that because of the green and red. You can kind of see it. But then to the point that you're trying to pull down, like on a touchscreen, trying to pull down the menu from the top part. Yeah. You do that, and then you're trying to do like the side swipe because you know that on the S3 you have like the brightness bar right here, right? And like in the top area, you're trying to like I'm doing this, trying to turn on the brightness so I could see. And I'm just there like this, just swiping my phone, just blindly trying to figure it out.
Brightness on?
Because I take that off and put the brightness all the way down so my battery can last longer.
That makes sense.
So it's only when I need to I bring up the brightness.
Right. That makes sense. I should do that.
Yeah.
But again, the lower the brightness is, the more I see the crack on my screen.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, which cracked.
Which you haven't fixed yet.
That shit costs $150 to replace.
You don't have a warranty on it?
That's why it costs $150. Oh. So I'm like, no, I'm good. The crack's not that bad anymore. $150, shit.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Talking about money, I'm gonna bring up the story I told you earlier about the subway.
Go for it.
Yeah, I'm just gonna say because I just remember. All right, so fans, today or yesterday, Dead Space 3 came out, so I went to GameStop to buy it. All right, and I was leaving, and then there's a Subway like right next to it, or like a store next to it, or whatever. I went there, and there was a cute girl working there, and shit, and I was like, meatball marinara, please, and ordering my food and everything. She was like really nice, and she asked me if I wanted extra sauce on it, this other shit, and like, you see, I used to work at the Walmart, and there used to be a Subway there, and they were rude, and they just didn't really care. You just tell them whatever they want, they would just put it together and just anyway. And she was like, she was asking questions, she was nice and smiling, whatever, and she was pretty much doing her job. It was like really enthusiastic, really into it. Like that's what you want as in customer service, pretty much. And she was doing her job, and then towards the end, I'm like, can I get the meal with it? And she's like, yeah, sure. And then I told him like, I'm like, you have really good service. I really enjoy the way you treated me. She's like, oh, thank you. And then I guess she was going for the tip jar thing, or she was gonna fix it or something, because she knocked it over, and picked it up and put it back. So I'm like, is that like the tip jar? She's like, yeah. So I'm like, so whatever I put in there, it goes to you. She's like, yeah. I'm like, all right, cool. And I open one. I'm like, I'm gonna give you $5. And I put it in there. And she's like, oh my god, you made my day. I'm like, making your day made my day. And then she all smiling, laughing, whatever. And then so then I grabbed the bag of chips because I got the meal. And I discovered when I got home, I accidentally grabbed 2 bags of chips instead of 1. So I just paid for the bag of chips that I accidentally took. So.
You too crazy, Ralph, for paying $5 for a bag of chips.
Yep.
That's a lot of chips.
Yeah, but I took it pretty good.
You did. You should have got a number.
I should have got a number.
You should have been like.
But I was looking raggedy as fuck, though.
Making your day makes my day by getting your number and throwing it in there extra bad about it. And I'd be like, oh, well, you can call me after work, big boy. And then she'll write her number down on a napkin, give it to you. And then you're home eating and you use the napkin and you wipe it on your face. And then you throw it away, and then you're like, I should text that girl or whatever. And then you're like, oh shit. And then your mind remembers the exact moment when you wiped it on your face. And then now you go crazy looking for that napkin. See, right there. That's an Academy Award winner.
Yep, it sounds amazing. And Alex just threw a bottle in the air and hit him in the face. So that's what we're having. So when I was walking to GameStop earlier today, I got an idea for a funny video. Because I was listening to All Gold Everything by Trinidad James. You know the part when he says nigga like 3 times? Yeah. So I got this idea where there's just some, it could be anybody, just someone who's not black.
Okay.
Listening to the song, has the headphones in. You know how people sometimes mimic the words, but they don't say it out loud, so they just kind of just say the words. Yeah. So I'm thinking like someone's doing that, like, and it says like the nigga part, but just mimicking the word. And there's 2 black dudes, and they see him and they get mad, and they start giving him shit like, you're not allowed to do that. And you're like, what? I'm not even saying it. It's like, no, you're not allowed to mimic the words. Only us could do that. Only us brothers and sisters could do that. So they give him shit for it. So then, because they black, they have the power to ban people for saying the N word. So he got banned from saying it or thinking like mimicking the word or whatever. So then weeks pass, where I don't know what that was.
That scared me.
Oh, and weeks pass, and then he's all like, the guy who gets told that, he's just there chilling whatever, and then he like he looks at his phone or look at his iPad and the song comes up. He's like, no, I must not listen to it. But then he listens to it, and he's all starts mimicking the words, and then the black people show up and beat him up.
What the hell?
Yeah.
You should do that.
Yeah.
We'll do it right now.
Yeah.
I think that was a phone thing.
Oh yeah.
I hope that's what it was, and not some super crazy alien robot that wants to destroy us.
He's dead.
What do you think? We're done.
Feels pretty good.
I think we're pretty good.
Yeah.
Pretty different tone for a podcast.
It's not our usual shenanigans.
More serious. Yeah. The mood's coming back up at the Damn Skippy, so we'll be back up and running with dicks. We'll be throwing dicks at you in a little bit.
So now we're closing it down, Ben. Closing down the podcast. That's us closing it.
That's what that is?
Yeah.
No,
it's a gate.
No, those are your hands.
Well, okay, my hands are gates.
No, your hands are hands.
Okay. Symbolically speaking, these are gates.
Okay, I see the gates now.
Okay.
Now that you said symbolic.
Okay, and the podcast is right here.
So why'd you crush the podcast?
I didn't.
Gates.
It's right here.
Oh.
Right? It's lower than the gates. And then the gates... Close the gates. That's us saying close the gates.
I know what...
I'm saying it.
Right, I know you
Okay,
said
and
it.
I have a hard hat on.
You don't.
And then you're running the machine.
But I'm not.
You are. And I'm like, close the gates. And you're like, aye, Captain. And you press the button, and it's like...
I thought I was running a machine, and then we were on a pirate ship.
No, you just say it because you think you're funny. I don't
think I'm funny.
You think you're funny. So the gates start lowering, right? It's like a bridge.
Right.
A gate bridge.
Why is it in that... Why... the angle that your gates are closing in.
Yeah, they're upwards.
That's a bridge, that's not a gate.
Okay, it's a bridge gate.
I don't think you know what a bridge is.
Okay, I know what a bridge is. I know what a bridge and a gate is.
So, bridge gate
doesn't
make any sense.
This is what it is. Where the hole is, where the podcast is.
Why is our podcast in a hole?
Because we're putting it away. We're putting it... Can I explain
under
myself?
A bridge gate.
Yeah. So, like, it's like an empty area, right? I'm thinking about, like, a square shape area. The podcast is inside there, right? And on top of that is the bridge gate.
Now, what? How is anybody going to listen to the podcast if we're putting it under a bridge gate in the middle of a square area?
Can I explain it?
Go for it.
So then I'm like, lower the gates. You're like, alright, Captain.
But that was a bridge.
Or whatever. Fuck, lower the fucking bridge gate. And you're like, alright, cool. And then, so they're lowering, right? So, right? So lock up. Now the pedestrians are walking by in cars.
Aren't you in the square area?
No, I'm not inside the square area.
But you said you were.
No, I wasn't.
Okay.
I never said I was.
Okay.
But,
alright.
So then we lower it, right? And it's closed, right? So we're keeping it safe. So the square area is your phone. So we're lowering the gate on top of your phone. Okay? And the pedestrians are in cars.
I can't use my phone anymore.
No, just the podcast. right? So then, later today or tomorrow, right, when the podcast is gonna go up, open the gates. All right, Captain. We open the gates and we send out the podcast to the people who listen to us.
Why did I sit here and listen to that?
It makes sense to me.
It doesn't make sense to anybody else. That's the problem. Why did that even come up? I don't understand.
Because I was saying I was closing it and you had to go question my logic. So
yeah, the fuck. First of all, Bridgegate doesn't make any sense. It makes as much sense as Table Chair does.
Oh, here we go. Pat and Bridgegate. Now we gotta make Bridgegate.
Now we gotta make Bridgegate?
Yeah. We gotta make Bridgegates.
Stupid ass shit.
So it's a gate.
Let's complete the sentence.
Oh, shit.
Your favorite game, Rob.
Oh, shit.
No, but I realized I fucked up the first time too because we're supposed to make a sentence. What sentence starts with table?
Yeah, I know. People told me that.
Yeah. But, you know, you still don't follow it up with chair.
Alright, let's try this.
Let's do this. You want to start off this time? Change the pace.
Okay. The
whale
is
super
cool
and
likes
and wait.
What?
Like sand.
Oh.
Yeah.
Why would a whale like sand?
Why would a whale be super cool?
Because whales are super cool.
Our whale's super cool.
Yeah. They're all like. That's why
I've never heard a whale do that sound that you just did right now. I've never heard a whale go.
It has a whale and it has a shotgun. It's just fire.
What? See, the whale need with a shotgun?
Here we go. Here goes my logic and my imagination taking over. It's a gang of whales fighting a gang of sharks, right? And the shark's like, "You don't belong in this territory." And the whale's like, "Oh, fuck you, nigga." And takes out a shotgun and shoots one of the sharks with a shotgun underwater.
I don't even know what to say to you right now.
So we could call it whale wars.
Whale war sounds like it's a bunch of whales fighting each other.
Yeah.
You say some things sometimes.
There you go.
Let's just do the sentence thing again and forget that this happened. Alright,
let's try. Huh?
I said the.
Oh, okay. The.
I said the.
Oh. House.
Is.
Super.
Awesome.
And.
Cool.
And.
Huge.
And. This is a run-out sentence. It's your turn.
I said yellow.
Oh.
I had yellow.
Stains.
What? The house, it's whatever the fuck we said, and yellow stains.
Yeah. It has yellow stains.
R.
Stupid.
You could have said covering or something that is still describing the house, but now you're just insulting yellow stains. And now we don't have that demographic anymore.
God damn.
Yellow stains can't listen to us anymore. We're done. That's it. We have officially gotten dumber. Doing our own podcast.
Oh my gosh. So what are we going to use that for?
What?
The sentence we just came up with.
I'm not gonna use that for anything.
So is it just the game that we just do now?
Yeah. At some point we're gonna come with a good sentence. We're getting better. Our EXP goes up every time.
Yeah.
We do this. You know, we went from table chair to whatever sentence came up. Now we got a big house with stuff and whatnot.
And yellow stains.
And yellow stains are stupid.
Well, they are stupid because they're stains. You don't want stains.
Well, like stained glass.
Stained glass is stupid.
No,
Yeah.
not.
Yeah.
It's an art form.
I can't look out the window.
It's an art form.
I can't look out.
You're not supposed to look out the window. That's not what stained glass is there for. You're supposed to look at it. It's art.
I'm drunk.
You're drunk.
So.
You're drunk now.
This whole podcast I've been drunk. I just been nuts. I just didn't tell you that I was been drunk.
You're gonna be drunk your whole 21st year.
Yeah. Let me ask you a question before we like legit close the shit down.
Sure.
What's Funhouse, Ferris wheel, and photography club? Photograph.
I don't even know what you're asking me, so I can't even answer.
Okay, look. I'm gonna show you.
Funhouse, Ferris wheel, photography club.
Yeah, I can't talk. Yeah. What does all that relate?
The carnival.
Okay.
No, not the carnival. Old Navy. Wow, Navy Pier. I don't know.
I'm putting Navy Pier.
No, put the carnival. No, put Navy Pier. No, but what photography club is the only thing that's throwing me out. Throw me off there.
No.
Were you in a photography club with her or anything?
Shh. Alright, guys, thanks for listening.
I'm confused. I can't imagine what the people who made this for, whatever. So, thanks for listening. As always, we're the Damn Skippy. And now you know, because it's the Damn Skippy Show.
No, I don't want to close with that.
You don't have a choice.
No. Oh, you didn't know? You better call Alex. Ooh, not me. No, call Alex. Just call Alex.
Why they gotta call me? No, I already changed it. I already changed it.
Well, I'll sing Booker T song. Too bad it's whole train now. Oh. It's the Damn Skippy Train. Can't you smile? With Damn Skippy is cooking. Bonk, go bonk, bonk, go bonk, go bonk, bonk, go bonk, go bonk, bonk, go bonk, go bonk, bonk. Table chair. I'm
done. Alright, we're done.
No,
Goodbye.
Bye.